Hey there guys, Ito Takasi here, aka Jedi Bro 95. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. In this video is going to be my first impressions part 2 of 2K21. Now that we actually have the full game and I've gotten my hands on some gameplay and I've played it for about a good 8 hours give or take. I really sat down, put the time in and had to look and see how this game does play. I definitely feel like I can get some good first impressions now instead of just watching what people are doing and shit like that and then being like, oh, okay, I can make these impressions now. So, before I get out of it, just so you know, this is going to be an unscripted video, so I don't know how long I'll go. I probably could go 10 minutes, I might go 30 minutes. I probably won't go 30 minutes, but you get what I mean. Like, I could go quite a bit. So sit down, just relax, grab some popcorn if you so desire, and yeah, I'll just tell you the things that really caught my eye that I did or did not like in NBA 2K21 so far. So the first thing I want to touch on that I think everybody wants to know about is the shot meter. I know people probably experimented with it in the game, but I'm one of the I've played a couple rec games, and outside of people doing like a couple of wide open layups to get the hang of the shot stick, I think I'm one of the few people on YouTube that is actually truly trying to embrace the shot stick. And what are my thoughts on it? Well, it's an adjustment. It's definitely a big adjustment to learn. It is definitely something that you got to get used to. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you about that because it is pretty spicy. But once you do get the hang of it, I feel like you're going to be very good, and you're definitely gonna separate yourself at the in scoring in this game, whether it's rim finishing or if it is jump shooting. I feel like you're going to truly separate yourself once you get all those. Once you get the shot meter down, because I've greened some layups in the rec center. I've done something. I've used the pro stick to my advantage. I've gotten pro touch to activate a couple of times, which is pretty nice. But I'm just hoping that I can be consistent with it once I actually start getting all my badges like Hall of Fame Pro Touch, my contact finisher, slithery finisher, acrobat. Might do Giant Slayer this year, depending on how the meta shapes. Like I might not do Giant Slayer, and I might just go Hall of Fame consistent finisher, or go like I might do Hall of Fame consistent contact, Pro Touch, slithery. So that's 16 there, and I get 21. So then I would do gold fancy footwork. I might actually only be able to do like gold consistent finisher. We'll have to wait and see. But the point is that I do get a good amount of shooting badges, finishing badges, and I'm definitely gonna put those finishing badges to use because yeah, I do want to take advantage of the shot stick. So the shot stick is nice. Once you get used to it, it's not a big deal. Moving on, talk about the neighborhood. Now that I've actually seen it and actually got a physical look of it in front of me, um, I mean it's whatever. Honestly, I'm not really too keen about the neighborhood. I've said this the last couple of videos about 2K21 on the PS4. If it was really the same neighborhood all over again, I wouldn't have been surprised. I would have been upset. Don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, I'm not really tripping about the new neighborhood. So basically, I'm just gonna end that right there. Now for content, content is nice. We got some good content all over. Although, be it took about maybe an hour and a half for things to arrive because I didn't get my pre-order bonus until like halfway through my live stream. Um, also, the NBA store and Swags and shit didn't get their inventory set up until halfway through. Um, Granted, I think it was a lot faster than what it normally is. To be honest, I think like it was a lot faster than what it normally was because I think last year I didn't get the servers weren't even functioning until like the next day because everybody was trying to get on it. And then 2K19, like I got my pre-order shit and whatnot right away, yeah, but at the same time I was like, I mean, like the content and shit wasn't really there that much at launch, so yeah, so there's that. The rec center, I am a bit upset. Actually, I'm really upset that it's the same thing. 2K, can you please just bring back if you're not gonna bring back matchmaking, like please make it so that way we can just wear our clothes. Like I don't want to wear fucking generic black and white shirts in the goddamn rec center. I don't want to wear that shit. So anyways, there's that. I felt a little bit of a rant coming on, but I decided to keep that to myself. Uh, Anyways, let's talk about also my career and those cutscenes. They certainly did tone them down this year. There is a lot of like cutscenes that would have been in for 2K20 that are not in 2K21. Um, like like when you got your endorsement, I know you went to your agent's office and sat down and was like, hey, let's have a conversation about the endorsement. No, this year all you get is a little like email notification on your pop up on your screen saying, hey, we got you your endorsement, and then it just cuts right to the dialogue of the endorsement. So yeah, I think that's pretty sweet. I'm glad that we don't have to sit through those cutscenes all over again, especially when you're going through multiple My Careers, grinding the same build. Not the same build, different builds. The fact that you don't have to sit there and listen to the same cutscene over and over and over again. That's pretty nice. Ugh. Anyways, so yeah, so thank you for taking that out. Also, same with the intros to all the stores. They took those out. They just made them like generic load right into the store and just begin shopping thing. So thanks for that. That was hugely necessary because yeah, that also was tiresome listening to the same conversations over and over and over again. Now, your My Court. Yes, that's another one I wanted to focus on. Your My Court. Ultimately, I'm okay with the My Court. I'm glad it's on a beach house because I did not like the apartment one that we had for the last 3 years. I think that was pretty dumb. Because we're professional, high quality basketball players, we should be able to live in a beach house and shit like that. So I'm glad that it's a beach house this year and not a studio apartment, which just honestly that didn't even make fiscal sense. How is an apartment of that size of magnitude fitting into a studio into the building of in like a generic building? Like that is just dumb. So yeah, thank you for thank you for making that different than what it was the last couple of years. Um, Unfortunately, we didn't get no Black Mamba jerseys. I was really hoping, and I even asked 2K, yo, can we get these into 2K21? And 2K never responded to me. And then I went into the NBA store to have a look, and unfortunately, it just wasn't in there. So the sad face is real, but nothing much I can do about that, right? Anyways. Dribbling in this game. Now that it's actually been the full game, because I didn't want to talk about this too much without the full game being out, because 2K like last year, remember the dribbling in the 2K20 demo was fantastic, and then in 2K21 the dribbling was just completely dead. Like, what did they do to like type shit? So dribbling in 2K21 right now is amazing. Please don't touch it, guys. Please don't ever touch dribbling in 2K21 right now. It is just fine the way it is. Especially once you get your Hall of Fame handles for days. I will say though, stamina is cruised as fuck. Why the stamina is so low, I never will understand that. The fact that we're pro athletes, but yet for some reason after like a 10-minute rec half, I'm already like about to collapse on the floor from an asthma attack is beyond me. Like I don't get it. To me personally, like okay, my bad. I know why they do it, but it's pretty stupid and shady at the same time. Like they do it because they want you to buy Gatorade, but it's like no, I don't want to buy Gatorade just to make sure I don't have a heart attack. Like that's just like no thank you. Just no thank you. Anyways, so that was pretty that's just can 2K just please fix the stamina. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Um, Now let me touch on something else that is bothering me a little bit, and I try to move on past this topic or this group of people, but every time I try to, they find a way to make me angry again to where I have to rant about them, and it's the 2K community. Like these guys have found another way to piss me off. Again, I don't know how. I don't know why. I try to move on and I try to be like, you know what? I'm just not going to rant about the 2K community today. But god damn it, 2K has given me a reason, not 2K, the community has given me a reason to genuinely get pissed off at these guys. Because I've seen some people try to make suggestions on what to patch and shit for the first patch in 2K20, 2K21. And I'm sitting here going, like, who the fuck are we to sit here and tell people what they can and cannot patch in 2K21? First of all, we don't have our badges. We don't have all of our progression done. Like, we're basically brand new players. Like, we're all rookie ones and shit in this game. Like, we're all, not rookie ones, we're all, like, fucking 70s to 80s some odd overalls right now. We don't have all our badges and attributes maxed out. So, who are you to tell us, to tell them, I mean, what they can and cannot patch, what they should and should not patch, I mean, in 2K21? Like, what? Like, and I saw some people complaining, oh, I can't shoot, I can't hit my shots, what is going on? Well, a couple of things. One, you're probably playing with no badges. So that's something that you got to remember. Because I remember people last year, especially Poor Boy Sin, I remember him sitting there saying at first, without badges, oh, this gameplay is the worst gameplay 2K of all time. Like, this is going to be the worst 2K ever. But then once he got his badges and shit, he was like, you know what, I take that back. Like, I take back everything I said. The game is actually fine once you get your badges. And I'm like, yeah, of course the game's fine once you get your badges. Like, why would it not be? So, yeah, like these guys are complaining about all this shit, and I'm just like, what? So I don't know, man. Like these guys are just weird to me. These are also the same guys that are complaining that they have a high-ass three-point rating, but they can't green consistently. Which, honestly, I'm just gonna say this again. I've said this before. If you got a high-ass three-point shot and shit like that, and you can't green, I hate to tell you, that's you. Okay, that's a you thing. That's not the game. The game is not hoeing you. The game is not fucking with you. The game is not making sure that you fail. No, if you got a high-ass three-point rating with Hall of Fame catch and shoot, corner specialist, range extender, hot zone hunter, steady shooter, dead eye, all those fucking shooting badges, if you still can't green consistently, then I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, that's just a you thing. Anyhow, so yeah, these fucking Timmies are out here telling people what to patch and shit. And they're sitting there saying that this is one of the worst 2Ks ever right now. Well, not one of the worst 2Ks ever right now, but they're sitting there like concerned, like, oh, this game's gonna be trash. Like, oh no, like it's like, bruh, like we literally just got this game. Please, I hate when the community tries to kill a game when it's literally like the freshest thing out there, or it's like one of the freshest things out there. Like if it's like brand new, or if it's like about to be released, when people sit there and say, "Oh, it's gonna be the worst 2K ever, man," like don't even buy it, don't even purchase it. Like, bruh, like I'm sorry, have you played the game? Like, have you played it? Please enlighten me on how trash this game is going to be. And while you're at it, since you can predict the future, you mind telling me who's going to win the NBA championship this year? And mind you, for the next 5 years, if you think that this game is going to be trash, because you clearly know something I don't. Like, fucking hell. Like, I hate that mentality of that shit. Like, every game, in my opinion, should be judged individually from the other. It's one of the reasons why we judge 2K16 and NBA 2K18 differently. Just because they're made by the same company doesn't mean that they're completely all trash. No, they're like, obviously not. There's different things and different layers to it, but you can't just sit there and say one game is trash because the company has a history of making garbage ass games. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I've been up for a while. I've been playing this game for about 8 hours. I'm gonna be going to bed here as soon as I'm done finishing up this video and uploading it. One last thing I will touch on before I do wrap up this video is hot zones carry over this year. So your My Career hot zones will carry to the rec center and the park. Because I went to my player card and I tried looking at my individual hot zones, like how you could do in 2K20, and I couldn't. So that leads me to believe that 2K20's hot zones, 2K21's hot zones, do all carry over. So do keep that in mind when you're setting up your badges. Hot Zone Hunter could be or will be one of the most important badges in this game, just because of that reason. So if you can, make sure you have your Hot Zone Hunter on the highest tier possible. I know for a fact I'm gonna get mine on gold because I can have my hotspots on all different. Um, I can have my hotspots carry over, so I don't need to like conserve badge points on that. I could just go full on, probably gold Hot Zone Hunter, silver, maybe bronze difficult shots, depending on how I'm feeling. If I'm starting to knock my shots down with bronze difficult shots, but gold Hot Zone Hunter, then I'm gonna change that, or obviously go gold silver difficult shots. But other than that, I might do like bronze catch and shoot, corner specialist, silver difficult shots, silver range or bronze range extender, maybe even bronze green machine, and then like gold hot zone hunter just to get get that extra boost. But anyways, guys, that is gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to smack the like button on this video. Comment your thoughts as well. What did you notice in NBA 2K21? That you liked or disliked. Also, gentlemen, don't forget to subscribe and hit notifications to stay notified, as it does help out a lot because I'm trying to get this channel to grow, and I would like it to become something special, hopefully. So don't forget to subscribe and hit notice. Also, this weekend, I will be doing my best to make sure I stream as much as I can. Tomorrow slash today, I won't be able to stream because I gotta work in the evening. Um, and then Saturday I'm off, so I probably can. Sunday I gotta work in the evening again, and then after Sunday I am completely free for like the rest of I don't know fucking how long, because my job is just completely stupid when it comes to like I asked them basic like there's a whole host of reasons, but long story short, like I told them that I'm going back to school starting at the end of September, and yeah, for some reason my boss just thinks I can no longer work. Like other than that and a whole host of reasons as to why I'm losing hours at my job. But if you want me to rant about my job, I could definitely do that for you guys just for the lulz. But with that being said, I've wasted too much time. I'm out. Peace.